All right, this is about to crush some dreams, but you guys know that Wild West MMO that was like announced or revealed, and people thought it was Red Dead Redemption, and the whole internet just went fucking crazy. Well, I felt that there was something off about the game. I even said it on the podcast. I was like, the way the timeline's looking with how the investors came in and everyone was so excited and they funded more money, so they no longer have to go to Kickstarter or early access. The timeline didn't make any sense in terms of development, and I never put it together at first. I want to give a shout out to somebody on Reddit named The Skies Are Shattered. I think he's starting to put it together that Wild West Online is actually being funded or developed or has some sort of dealings with Sergey Titov and Free Reign Entertainment, which is fucking crazy at first until you start digging into it. So it starts off with little things, like if you go to their forums, you look at the way the website is designed, and it's very similar to the forums for Shattered Skies, very similar architecture. Not really enough to go on, but when you search up the dev team for Wild West Online on their website, it says About Us, and there's a list of guys who work at a company called 612 Games, who is the developers, I guess, for this. It's a very strange setup, so let's run with this. So we got Dan Jevons, we got Dimitri Johnson, Stefan Bugaj, I think I'm pronouncing that right, and Cyrus Amadi, who is the CEO of 612 Games. I want to focus on Stefan Bugaj for 1 second. So if you search up his public profile on Facebook, you can actually see that he is friends with Sergey Titov, which, okay, maybe they've met through different parties or whatever, made a connection somewhere in this industry. It could happen, not a big deal. But at the bottom of the playwwo.com website, you see this this ownership or this copyright thing down here, and it says DJ2 Entertainment basically owns the rights to this game, and you can see that the world building and fiction is being handled by the award-winning team at DJ2 Entertainment, which I started questioning, like, who the fuck is this? I thought it was 612 Games. Like, who and what is DJ2? So you go to their website and they have the partners listed, under their About Us, and you actually have Dimitri, you have Dan, and you have Stefan, who are listed as partners for this DJ2 Entertainment. And it's kind of confusing what they do. Obviously they work on film and movie and TV and gaming. Like it's this whole crazy media company. And when you look up their projects, you can see that Romero's Aftermath is actually one of the games that they've worked on in the past, and you actually have Hawken on there as well, which, as you guys know, if you've been following the channel for a while, we uncovered that some of the Hawken devs actually went on to work on Burstfire, which is a Free Reign Entertainment game that has basically been canceled or on hold. It's no longer on Steam because it was just so bad that nobody played it. And you look towards their frequently asked questions that they posted here last week, and one of the biggest takeaways from this, for me anyway, is the question, what engine will this game be made in? And their answer is, we are using a proprietary licensed engine designed and developed specifically for open world online games, and we'll cover our technology in more detail in the coming months. So a proprietary license engine, that's exactly what happened with Burstfire. It's exactly what's been going on this whole time. According to their website, the bottom here says that it is the Nightshade engine, which is their own engine for their games, and that's what happens. They implement their game engine into these deals, and then you're stuck using shitty old fucking bullshit War Z engines for everything. And you look at the screenshots, it's similar, dude. It is very fucking similar. Now, I'm not saying anything. I'm not confirming. I'm not denying anything. I'm just saying that there is a spiderweb here that has yet to be discovered. I believe that they're connected somehow. I just have that feeling, in the pit of my stomach that Sergey Titov, Free Reign Entertainment, is somehow involved with this project, and I'm curious to see if that's what's going to happen. You know, the screenshots hype people up, but I think we have to just take a step back and see these guys' MOs. When Burstfire came out, it was because they wanted to capitalize on the hype that was Rainbow Six, right? Burstfire came out a couple of months before and then died off completely. War Z came out a couple months before DayZ Standalone. It came out and then pretty much died off completely. And they've just been making these games and making these games, Romero's Aftermath, Shattered Skies, Last Man Standing, and they just never stop. They just never stop. And now we're here. And I believe that they're trying to capitalize on the success of Red Dead Redemption. Why else would they leak the screenshots and then not explain anything about it? It's because people want Red Dead and they know it. And they're trying to capitalize on people's hype for Western games that we don't usually get. And I feel like that's what's going on here. It's the same MO that Free Reign did, the same marketing tactic. Once we find out more about the game, I feel like that's going to uncover it. Again, this is all just speculation. And I don't know. I have a feeling. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If it is Sergey Titov, are you guys less excited? Are you still going to support the game? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Shout out to everyone who supports me on Patreon, Twitch. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next one.